much did I spend publishing this book? Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Sarah Sutton and I'm an indie author of 3 books. One is a friends to lovers romance titled What Are Friends For? The second is a fake relationship romance titled Out of My League, and the third is a Halloween contemporary romance titled If the Broom Fits. You can find the links to those books in the description box below. Welcome back to my channel. I don't know how this video slipped my mind. I've made 2 of these videos in the past. Usually I would do this video during like a release week or something, but I completely spaced and it didn't get put in last week's release week. If you didn't know, my 3rd book, If the Broom Fits, released last Tuesday. It's a Halloween romance and Halloween's coming up, so you definitely should check it out before then. I totally spaced, didn't do that video last week, but I'm here today with that video, and if you've read the title, you already know what that is. This is a how much did I spend publishing this book video. If you didn't know, I'm a self-published indie author. I publish my own books. I swallow all the costs myself. I've published 3 books so far. 1, 2, and 3. And if you want to see how much I paid on these 2 bad boys, I'll leave them linked both down below and up in the cards. So you can click on them and see how much these 2 cost to self-publish. Spoiler alert, one cost way more than the other one. How much did I spend self-publishing this bad boy? Honestly, I still can't believe this is out in the world. It's mind-blowing. People are actually reading this. Right now, not even a week after release day, we are sitting at 24 reviews. So can we get this to 25? There's a hair that is tickling me. I was editing a vlog clip the other day and there was a freaking hair. Just like one strand across my forehead the entire time, and I kept like watching, just like, please just move the hair, please. I thought ahead this time. I think it was Out of My League where I didn't think ahead and I had to like do the math and editing in real time. But I thought ahead and I have all my numbers jotted down. So let's hip hop into it. Okay, so I just want to preface this by saying anybody can spend however much they want to self-publishing their book. Honestly, you could self-publish a book by spending 0 money, you know? You could find free images, you could find free fonts, you know, you could do the cover design yourself, you could do the formatting yourself, the editing yourself. You don't have to pay money to self-publish. It is totally up to you where you want to put the money, you know? If you want to spend more money on a copy editor than a cover designer, go for it. If you want to spend more money on a cover designer rather than a proofreader, that's totally fine too. Don't let anybody shame you in where you put your money. Everybody's journey is different. This is my journey. I'm going to be sharing with you the stuff that I spend my money on, and everybody's going to find it different. It's going to be different for everybody, so keep that in mind. Some people wouldn't spend this much on a book. Some people would spend more money on a book, so just kind of everybody's on their own path, okay? Talking about numbers kind of freaks me out a little bit, but I do want to be transparent with how much I spent on, you know, on the front end of things, because I find that it's helpful for people to kind of just like keep in the back of their mind how much one person spent, how much you know, have some comps. That's the word I want to use. But before we hop into today's video, please don't forget to leave a like and comment down below if you've self-published before and what the title is. We can go check out your books. Likes and comments help YouTubers like me so much. It boosts us in the algorithm. It helps us reach more new watchers. So if you guys would like this video, it would mean the world to me. Okay, without further ado, let's hop into things. Now, if you didn't really notice, so this is If the Broom Fits, right? This is a book I just published. And it is considerably smaller than my previous ones. Considerably smaller. However, that doesn't mean much because, spoiler alert, it actually cost more than one of my other 2 ones. Which one did it cost more than? Go check out those videos to find out. But watch this one first because then you wouldn't have known. Anyway, let's hop into the easy stuff, right? Cover. I used the same cover designer as I used for Out of My League. So for that cover, it cost me $111.52. I think is honestly on the low side for covers. I love my designer to pieces. I wouldn't trade her for the world. If you guys didn't know, I had What Are Friends For designed by a different cover designer, and it cost a lot more money, and I think the quality is good, but I do love the layout of the thing we got going here, you know? Like, I I like it. Yes, so definitely love that cover. So for the editor, I want to be transparent and say that I only used one editor. I only used a copy editor. I find to buy copy editors over on Reedsy. Reedsy is a great place to find professional editors, and most of their editors on the site actually have some publication background. Most of the editors over there have experience, and to me that's invaluable. So I only used a copy editor. So the copy editor cost $605, and I really enjoyed this editor's content, and I thought it was worth the price. I think it really did help make my manuscript shine. You can find editors for totally different prices. I've used an editor before who was a lot more expensive. I've used one that was a lot cheaper. So kind of just look around. If you're not comfortable paying those kind of bigger prices, there are copy editors out there. I will say you get what you pay for. If something seems too good to be true, sometimes it is. It might not always be. Yeah, definitely. And whenever you're looking for a copy editor or any editor of that kind of sort, definitely ask for a sample edit. In my experience, most professional editors will give you like a sample edit for free, even if it's like 1 page or like 1,000 words. That kind of gives you an idea of how they are going to be editing your manuscript and how they're going to keep your voice intact. Always ask for a sample edit before you put any big money down. Next is ISBNs, and ISBNs are the little identification number that you put with your book. You can get these for free. Amazon gives them out for free. Draft to Digital gives them out for free, and I don't know if this is wrong or right. Hang on, let me look it up. Let me look this up. Okay, and I just looked it up, and now officially Income Spark now offers ISBNs for free as well. Before they didn't. So a lot of places do offer these for free, and I would say if you're interested in getting them for free, totally do it. I purchased mine through Bowker because I wanted my LLC attached to the ISBN. I just kind of wanted that extra layer of professionalism, and so my name wasn't attached to the publisher ID. My publishing company is called Golden Crown Publishing LLC, and I really wanted that attached to my ISBNs. So purchasing your own gives you that, like I said, kind of that layer of professionalism where your company is attached to it. If you don't have a company, or if you don't really care, definitely I say cut the corners and do a free ISBN for sure. So when I purchased my ISBNs, I bought a set of 10, and I can't remember how much they were altogether. I think it was in the 200 range, but dividing that out, I used 2 ISBNs for this book. I used one for the ebook and one for the paperback because you have to have 2 ISBNs for the different versions. That cost $59 for the ISBNs. Next, we have my formatting software, and last time, I don't know what I was thinking. I'm like, okay, I don't really know how to divide out the Vellum software, so I'm just gonna include the whole price in this book. Girl, do you not know how to divide something by 2? Because I had 2 books out. But now I have 3, so all I have to do is take the total price of what Vellum was and divide it by 3, and that's how much I pretty much paid for this book, right? Is that not how that math works? I'm bad at math. I mean, I know I'm bad at math. So this could be wrong. Is it wrong? I know, I think it's right. Anyway, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the Vellum software, which is a pricing of $249.99, and I'm gonna divide that by 3, which gives me $83.33. Now let's talk a little bit about Vellum really quick. Vellum is a formatting software for Mac only at the moment, which hopefully they can expand into Windows soon. It's a formatting software that automatically formats your book into a EPUB, PDF, MOBI, those 3 formats. I have used Vellum for every single one of my books, all 3 of them, and it turns out so beautiful. Let me show you. Here's the first chapter. I was able to do all of this. I know it's a little bit blurry, but if you want to go see the first page, you should go download a free sample over on Amazon. I did all this myself. I did this little header format, which says 1, and then there's a witch's hat. I did this drop cap. I made sure there was enough space for the margins. It's so easy, so easy. And that's one thing I love about Vellum. It's super user friendly. Yes, it's a pretty penny up front, but the more you publish, if you're going to be doing this long term, it definitely will pay itself out in the long run. And that's not to mention the short stories I've kind of released in between each book. I don't sell those, but releasing those really does draw people into my newsletter, which is a huge thing. If you're an indie author, you really want to have a newsletter, so whenever you release a book, people will know about it and immediately go and buy it. So it definitely pays itself out in the long run. Is that math right? I think that math is wrong. I think that math is wrong. It's fine. I'm just gonna say that's how the math works. I don't know. Okay, eventually it's gonna pay itself out. Somebody correct me down below if that's not how the math works. The last thing that I'm going to count in this cost to self-publish is my Ingram Spark fee. So Ingram Spark, it costs $50 to upload a paperback book without a coupon. Coupon? How do you guys say it? Is it coupon or coupon? Without a coupon. I don't think. Without a coupon. I didn't know that was one of the words that you could pronounce weird, but here we are. It costs $50 to upload without a coupon. I did it again. It costs $50 to upload without a discount. I had to upload If the Broom Fits without the discount because I didn't have anything to discount it. And I also had to go back in and update my interior because I found an error. Well, technically I didn't, an awesome ARC reader did, but there's no header for chapter 2, which is annoying, but I had to go in and update that, and that cost $25 for a revision since I didn't have a discount. During NaNoWriMo, they do offer free setups and free revisions to anybody who wins. So if you win at NaNoWriMo, definitely keep an eye out for that coupon. Definitely keep an eye out for that discount because it is a lifesaver in case you need to make multiple revisions because that adds up so fast. Okay, so if we were going to total out everything that I spent to publish this book, it would come to $933.85. Now, I'm sure people are going to be like, that's a crazy amount of money. Or people will be like, I spent way more than that. And like I said in the beginning, everybody has their own journeys. $900 seems insane for a book this size. The massive price came in at the editor phase. The editor was $605 for this. See, the hard thing is, to me that sounds insane, but it's really an investment. You know, I spent way more on an editor for one of my other books, and I thought it was massively worth it. Like I said, it's what you're comfortable spending. Sometimes people can't spend that much. Sometimes people have enough money saved up that they can. But for me, I wanted to get the best book out there that I could. So I wanted to make sure there was no plot holes, no awkward sentences, no bad character development. And I think I did pretty okay. I didn't hire a proofreader. I know proofreaders are a kind of factor a lot of authors look into and purchase their services. Instead, I used 5 readers and friends that I knew to help me proofread because typos are always going to come through. I enjoy having multiple eyes on a project rather than paying like $500 for one set of eyes. I'm sure in the future it'll definitely serve me well to purchase a proofreader. After spending all that money on everything else, I just couldn't figure out how to purchase a proofreader. So I'm sure I'm going to get a few eye rolls at that. Maybe somebody will disagree with me. Maybe I should have gotten a proofreader. Like I said, it's all where you want to put your money. And that's okay. You know, we're all on our own little journeys. I think I did a lot to try and catch all the typos that I could. I think only 2 or 3 were caught after the fact, which was probably just an accidental when I was formatting because I don't know how I lost my chapter 2 header. I did a lot this time around to make sure I caught as many errors as I could because typos aren't professional. But every single book has them, you know. I read a book that was published recently and I just saw a huge typo in it. Everybody has them. Traditionally published books have typos. Self-published books have typos. I think self-publishing gets a little bit of a harsher rap for those kinds of things. You know, people look at it and they go, oh, that's so unprofessional. But if you look at a traditionally published book, more often than not, you'll go, oh my gosh, there's a typo in there. How crazy is that? I kind of been going off on a rant and I didn't mean to. Anyway, guys, that is how much I spent on If the Broom Fits. I am really happy with how much I spent. Yes, it's a lot of money for a little novella. Will I do that much in the future? Who knows? It's gonna fluctuate each book, I think. I don't have anything set in stone except for my cover and then the ISBNs. My editor is probably going to change a few times because I do have one that I really enjoy working with, but she's kind of got a busy schedule. But yeah, so that's how much I spent. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you guys again for coming with me on this publication journey with If the Broom Fits. I'm really happy that it's out in the world now. I'm excited to see what you guys think. Like I said, If the Broom Fits is a perfect read for the Halloween season. If you want all the autumn vibes, this book is definitely going to give it to you. We've got corn mazes, we got pumpkins, we got scary movies, we got crisp weather. We love it. We got coffee. Who doesn't love coffee? So yeah, if you guys want to check this book out, I will have it linked down below. It's available on all the platforms: Amazon, Kobo, Barnes & Noble, Apple. It's available as a paperback, obviously, and I do have signed copies still left on my website, so if you guys are interested in those, that link's gonna be down below as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, I'm Sarah Satin. I post videos twice a week, one on Monday, which is today, and one on Friday, which is always a weekly vlog. I host live streams twice a week as well, which is on Sunday at 8 p.m. and Thursday at 8 p.m. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. I really wish this was like a helium balloon to go, that went well. Dude, can I do that in like editing? That went well. Okay, so I don't know why it looks so dark in here on camera, but we're just gonna roll with it. Golden Crown Publishing. What was that? The noise. The top half of me looks very professional, but the bottom half of me, we love pajamas.